Hello people. Okay, first of all I'm going to switch windows so I don't have to look at myself. Okay, welcome to the Zoomdown Series 6 Prelude. First of all, I know for a fact the question you'll be asking is, why is this Geordie wanker filling my screen? Well, simple explanation is because Daz unfortunately is going through some stuff in his personal life, so you've got me for tonight. I'm sure you will join me in wishing him well. So Sunshine, I hope things improve, and hopefully we'll have you joining us on this upcoming series, and it'll be fun, and yeah, we can have a good laugh and watch some great matches. But yeah, I love you lots and hope to have you back soon. Okay, well, without further ado, let's see how this goes. Let's just see how this goes, yeah. Because I'm not confident with the nerves and stuff, I'll probably start fumbling. So yeah, this stream will basically consist of the live draw for the round of 64 stage of this upcoming series. Altogether we had 66 sign-ups, so we have the 64 players and then 2 reserves should anybody drop out. Feel free to keep signing up. It does say applications closed on the 17th of May, but ignore that. You can sign up and be a reserve. We can have as many reserves as possible. I'll just drop my pen. Oh god, great start. So yeah, brilliant stuff. I will get my mug off here and I will show you the round of 64 participants that we have. Boom. Okay, there we go. These are the participants listed in alphabetical order. It is not the order that you will see on the wheel picker that we're using, because that has been determined by the order in which everyone signed up. So I was going to go through them all, each player, with a little intro, but I don't think I'm going to, because yeah, I did that on the Christmas special and we started the first game like half an hour in. So yeah, there are the players that we have. 64. I'm just making sure that I've got all these. Yes, I know I've got all these right. I'm overthinking again, blah blah blah. Okay, smashing stuff. I'm just gonna have a pop in the chat to see if anyone's watching. Oh, we've got some guys here. Yeah, I've got some dudes. Hi guys. Hi Richard, Charlie, Daniel, Andres, Ross, Tom Stevenson. Yeah, we've got some viewers. Okay, I'm gonna stop building suspense now, and I'm gonna go straight to this draw. So here we have the wheel picker. So we've got the 64 segments there. And I'm just gonna write down the order that everybody's in. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So yeah, let's get on with it, I suppose. So the first spin we have, this is for the first fixture. We have 53, which is Ethan Mahal. Just going to write these down on a notepad so I don't have to keep switching windows. So Ethan will be player 1 in the game again. Oh yes, also the order of these games, it's going to be determined by availability. So the first episode on next Tuesday isn't necessarily going to be Ethan versus this next player. I'm gonna message everybody and we'll sort everything out. So yeah, that's Ethan done. And Ethan will be playing against, in his game, Adam Dexter. That is interesting. It's done 53 and 54, I think. Okay. No, it wasn't, was it? Ignore me. Okay. So, player 1 in this next game is Mr. Latchford. Just writing these down. So yeah, Mr. Latchford, the Series 83 champion. Sorry, yeah, Series 83. Oh god, Adam. So he'll be player 1 in the game against MSR. Oh, okay. The Agent of Chaos. That'll be good. Brilliant. Alright, third fixture is player 1 is Ryan Vickers. And Ryan is joining us from America's Hat, also known as Canada. He was on the show in 2009. Beautiful stuff. And Ryan, I bet you now, I guarantee I will forget to click this hide choice button at one point. Or we'll end up with like 6 leftovers or something. Okay. Ryan will be player 1 in the game against Ewan Crab, who was on the show recently. Smashing stuff. Let's see if Ewan can find ordinates again for 9. Hide that choice. Okay, next one. So this will be game 4. We have player 1, Fiona, the brilliant developer of the Robo Riley software and resident parkrunner. Great stuff. And Fiona will be player 1 against oh, that is brilliant. Phil Stanton, our London host, oil spiller, series 92 contestant. Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, I had that choice. Before I go on to the next one, I'm just going to check in the chat to see if everything's actually working here. Yeah, okay. Just glad to see people in the chat and that's working and that you can actually hear me. Because normally I forget to unmute my mic on this bloody thing. Alright. Next one. So this will be the 5th game. Again, just to remind you, not in order. Player 1 will be number 29, which is Camille Lovett. I actually like handwriting these down rather than filling in boxes. Okay. So Camille will be player 1 in this particular game against number 44, which is Jay Butler. Great stuff. Next game. Spinny, spinny, spinny. I'm embarrassing, aren't I? We have, Logan Skelton, Formula 1 and darts zealot. Okay, brilliant. And Logan will be playing against David Hilton, yes. The queen of karaoke. And he's a master of letters because he's a postie. But he's also good at the game. Alright, David done. Okay, moving on to the next game. Player 1 will be David Holmes. David was a recent contestant. He recently also appeared at London in February. Writing these down. Cool. Yeah, David also participated in the London Marathon this year, his first one. So nice. Something I will never do because I'm fat and lazy. Okay, next one. Liam Holton, 21. So Liam is playing David in that game. He's played 2. Great. I really hope there's not going to be a big advert covering this wheel at some point because there are lots of adverts surrounding it. I've just cropped it so you can't see them. Okay. Oh, the segments are getting wider now. Okay, so this game, player 1, Richard Priest. The clergyman, tennis fanatic, cat lover, and pianist. And Richard will be playing number 59. Oh, Tom, the history maker Stevenson, who I believe has had an enjoyable week or so with the Eurovision because he's a big fanatic. Sorry, I don't know how long Eurovision runs for because I show no interest. Yeah, my life is very interesting. Not. Okay, there we go. So this next game, we have player 1, Callum Ridley. Callum was a recent Octo champ. There we go. And Callum will be playing against number, unlucky for some, 13. What can I say about this guy? Well, his favourite letter is K, and he's half gay. Well, hey, it's the sexy Apterous addict, Sam Stock. Sam stuck. There we go. Sam is playing against Callum in that game. It's surprising that he didn't actually get matched with Jace Cullen, because it's seemingly at every core event they get matched together in the first round. So there we go. There's Sam against Callum, or Callum against Sam, because Callum's player 1, etc. Next game, player 1, we have 18 Up the Terriers! It's Huddersfield's own James Robinson. Okay, that's James Robbo. And player 2 in this fixture is number 61. Oh, Mamataz, the GP who loves missing medical words and running red lights. Taz is against Robbo. Okay, just going to do another quick check on the chat even. Ah, okay, we've got some got quite a few viewers here. I was only 16 concurrent. I was only expecting about 1 or 2. Hi George. George is in the chat. Gibbet Lundy is. Also Anonymous is as well. Oh, okay, sorry. Get on with it, BG. Get on with this. Just get on with it. Stop building the tension. Okay, so last game was Robbo against Taz. Next one. Player 1, we have number 63, which is Philip Aston, another Formula 1 zealot. And game show lover. Big fan of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Good taste. Good taste. Okay, Philip. So he will be player 1 in the game against Ben the Hazard Buzzard. That wasn't his official Octo name. I've just given him that because, you know, I'm so funny. So, Ben. Got Philip against Ben. Alright, next game. Nearly at the halfway point now. We have number 17, which is George Baker. Not the Series 88 player, but the core event attendee. He's a good darts aficionado. Comes along to a few of our core events. Speaking of which, I will plug a few at the end. So that's number 17. George will be player 1 against Spinny. Number 28 even, which is Dave Ryan. Quizzer and tofu lover. Lovely stuff. Alright, next one. Player 1 in this game will be 45, which is my wee doll, Stephen Grady. Grady and I had a lovely bingo trip last year to Club 3000 Edinburgh, and I shouted 10 times whilst he shouted 0. Pretty sure the callers were getting a bit suspicious that I was rigging the game, but there we go. So Mr. Grady will be player 1 against number 24, which is Alan O'Sullivan, who is a bit partial to some pesky 6 smalls. Well, pesky numbers in general, to be honest. That is Grady against Alan. I will also be posting all of these fixtures on to Discord and I think on the Countdowners group on Facebook as well. But I will email or message everybody individually what the fixtures are if they haven't seen this stream. Next game. We have number 47, which is Gabriel, the human spreadsheet Thalon. There we go. Not my description, by the way, sadly. I can't come up with creative things like that. That was none other than MSR. Okay, so Gabriel will be against number 3, which is Matt, the Marathon Man Gold. Fellow Northeasterner. Brilliant. So Gabriel against Matt. Lovely stuff. Oh yeah, Matt's a fellow Series 84 player as well. Best series! Okay, next one. I think this is 28th? No. 30th fixture, I think. Charles Baker, number 38. Yeah, Charles is another pianist. That's pianist, not penis. Yeah, another pianist. He performed some arrangements for us at Core London. Series 91 contestant as well. So Charles will be player 1 against number 19, is that? Yep. Oh, Matt O'Connor, the ex-copper with the big guns. Scribble that down. Also the Series 85 runner-up. There we go. So that is Charles against Matt. Next fixture, we have 26. It is Simon Cowell's favourite X Factor auditionee. It is Ashwin Avinashi. Oh, my pen's just bloody leaked all over me sheet, for God's sake. Honestly, if it's not one thing with going wrong with the tech, it's something else. Okay, whatever. Player 1 is Ashwin against number 1, Mr. Brian Huang, who loves a six small, and Brian, interesting fact, signed up. He was the first sign up, hence why he's number 1, within 3 minutes after Daz posted the announcement on Discord. That is Brian. Ashwin against Brian. Brilliant. Brian also joins us from the States, one of our few American counterparts. Right, that is half of them done. So that is, I believe, yeah, that's 32 fixtures done now. No, 16, Adam. 16. 32 fixtures, half of 32 is 16. Okay, next game. Player 1 for this game is number 51, which is, Graham Cole. And Graham, without whom the co-events that we do, and to be fair, not Webrock, he developed Webrock, but yeah, the co-events and Zoomdown itself would still probably be in the Jurassic period. So that is Graham. He will be player 1 against number 42, which is Ian Ray. And Ian Ray is another fellow northeasterner of mine. Doing it for the Northerners. Brilliant. Has this frozen? Oh, there we go. Had a bit of delay there. Alright, so Graham against Ian. This next game, player 1, will be... Oh, of course. There he is. My Zaddy. My beautiful friend. Incumbent Zoomdown champion and Series 92 Countdown champion. That's Jace Cullen. I had the choice. So Jace will be player 2 against. Let's have a look. Number 31, which is Thomas Rock. Thomas. There we go. Write that down. Scribble, scribble. And Thomas is another Series 84 contender. And he's also a rock choir singer. Oh. Alright, so that's Jess against Thomas. Got quite a few Toms. Well, in this upcoming series and the bloody Countdown community in general. Lots of Toms, lots of Matts/Matthews. Next fixture. Number, what is that? Is that 32? That is Michael Lee. Another one from Series 84. There are quite a few of us. And Mike will be player 1 against this person, number 55, which is Owen Carroll. Beautiful stuff. Have a quick look in the stream chat. Oh, did someone just walk past my house? Oh, never mind. Ah, cool. Brilliant. Alright, oh yeah, I forgot this is about 20 seconds in front, isn't it? There's a 20-second delay. Okay. So that was Mike against Owen. This next game, we have number 35, another one of our American friends. We have Ian Miller. Another Zoomdown debutant. I'm actually not as nervous doing this as I thought I would be. Thought I was going to need to take a diazepam before this, but no, surprisingly not. Anyway, Ian will be player 1 against number 49, 7-7s. That is John Stammers. Okay, so Ian against John. I was going to say George there. Next one we have, we're getting through this quite nicely actually. It's only 7:21. Thought I'd be waffling on until about 9 p.m. Oh, 16, it's our recent co-Edinburgh host, and he is a Scrabble big shot. It's Mr. James Burley. Like Mr. Latchford, he also competed in Series 83, was an Octo champ and quarterfinalist, I believe. Yes. Alright, so, you know what, actually, because, bollocks, because there it is. Sorry, just bear with me for a few seconds here. Just in a different window. No, he was a semi-finalist, was Mr. Burley. I knew I'd get that wrong. Had to go on the Countdown Wiki there and check my facts. Of course I was wrong. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's James, Mr. Burley, playing against. What a nutter I am. Number 22. Ben Grinier. Will he be grinning after this fixture? Well, that's for him to decide. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Ben was a Series 91 contender. Came up against Rhys Jones, the champion of that series. Oh, number 12 is next for player one. That is, it's our none other than the focal chairman. And he presented our wonderful Cork event last week. It's Mr. George Armstrong. A very fun event last week. I enjoyed it very much. Even though I was falling asleep during the meal because I'd slept 0 seconds the night before. But nonetheless. So George will be up against. He's player one in this game. And he's... Oh! That is a nice one. That is a nice one. I'm looking forward to that one. So it is number 4. Just write this guy's name down first before I tell you a little bit about him. So for those who haven't met him, Charlie is coming up on the show next week on Thursday. I will not tell you how he got on because, I mean, I don't really know myself. But if you haven't seen him in person, he's a skyscraper, about 7 foot tall. Musician. He's also a Rubik's Cube solver. So, let's see. Oh, I was going to make a cube joke or something. I was going to say, let's see if he's going to fiddle with the cubes this time. Yeah, okay, whatever. So yeah, George against Charlie. Next fixture, player one will be number 48. That is Mr. Pseudonymous himself, man of the stats, Stephen Reed, who provides our, well, start of the day for each episode. Because we know how much everybody loves stats in our little community. Right, that's Stephen. It's 48. Playing against. So player 2 is number 58, which is, Daniel Face, a recent Octo champ on the show. And he will be another newbie to Zoomdown. So Daniel is facing Stephen. I should really be a comedian, shouldn't I? Yeah. What am I doing with my life? I need to do some stand-up. Player one in this next game will be number 11, which is, it's the German vermin. It's Mouse, Tom Carey, who will be joining us from God only knows where. So yeah, that's Mouse, player one against... Oh God, had an advert, a video advert there that was just making me lag. Series 90 contestant Chris Butterley. Now when Chris submitted the form, I genuinely thought it was Chris Butterfly, but it is Chris Butterley. I can't believe it's not Utterly Butterly. So yeah, there we go, Mouse against Chris. Next one. Look at the size of these segments now. So we have 10 to 30. Okay, still some good players left, just looking at the list here. All will be revealed. Player one in this next game, 23. And 23 is Martin Peggers Pegram. Alright, there's Peggers, and Peggers will be player one in this game. Oh my God, these video adverts are making this wheel lag. People are going to think it's rigged. Oh, it's Brocky. Matthew Brockwell, our Core London 2026 champion, an all-round brilliant guy, who I believe is 30 years of age but looks about 16. Let's hope he doesn't declare the word aging, because for him it's invalid. Alright, so that's Peggers against Broggy. Alright, getting towards the end now. This next game, number 20. Oh, it's lovely Kieran McCarthy. Yeah, from the last series. Quarterfinals in Series 92. Who I've met in person a couple of times now, and he's just very warm and lovely dude. So Kieran will be playing against this person here, number 27, which is Joseph Bartram. Okay. I'm really enjoying seeing these actually written down on my little notebook here. It's good. Got some good fixtures coming up. Anyway, I love going into my own world and going into my little trance. So that's Kieran against Bartram. Next one. So we've got I'm just counting the segments. We've still actually got 12, and not friggin' 15 or something odd number. That would normally be the case being me. We have Fab 56, which is Sam Walsh. So Sam will be a Zoomdown newbie. He goes by a different name on Apterus, which I won't reveal. But I asked him, and he was keen for the whole thing. So, very pleased to have him on board. So, Sam will be pitted up with number 33, Richard Barnett, aka Bear Grylls, because he participated in Series 5 of the Zoomdown in the middle of a camping trip. So, we have Sam against Bear Grylls. There we go. Alright, next game. We have number 62, which is one of my favourite people. It is Mr. Bradley Horrocks. Tennis fanatic, runner. I don't really know what else I can say about Brothers. He's just, in general, he's just a lovely guy. Just one of my greatest friends. Bradley, the runner-up Horrocks. Because he loves finishing second at co-events on the show. You know, Series 77 runner-up. Championship of Champions 15 runner-up. York runner-up actually the other week. Alright, next game. Oh no, sorry, player 2 in this game even. Is number Dirty 30. It is Steve Hyde. Steve Hyde. He is a Series 85 semi-finalist. Musician. Gamer. So brothers against Steve. Lovely stuff. Next up we have number 37, who I mean, it's only our wonderful shiny-headed host himself, Mr. Darren Godfrey. Better known as Daz. If anybody meets him in person and calls him Darren, you will cease to exist. Alright, so that's Daz. And Daz will play what I know if he's sitting here watching, he'll be eager to know who this is. Against, Brett Davids, runner-up of the last series. Smashing fella. So, Daz and Brett. Oh, I'm loving this. Really good. I met Brett for the first time at the finals recordings. He was there with his dad. And I got a wonderful photo with him and Jess just before they played the final. And I look like a big pig in the friggin' photo. You will never see it. Okay, player 1 in this next game is 46. Oh, it's half a page. The A5 page. Oh, this bloody pen is... Okay, we're near the end. No need to get a new one. Yeah, Arthur. Met Arthur for the first time. Where did I meet him? Oh, yeah, Core London. Again this year. He is yet another skyscraper. I'd love to know what this trend is of these young, tall prodigies that are coming into the community. It is, yeah, there was just a whole group of them at London, and honestly, I couldn't believe it. Just tower over here. Okay, 54, so Arthur will be up against Mr. Adam Dexterous Dexter. Alright, so we've got 2 more left now. And the first one is number 41. Player 1 in this game will be... What is he like? What is he like? It's Mr. Andy Platt, who will be organising our core Liverpool event next month. Can't wait for that. Brilliant. Hello, you CUNTs. Come to core live. Thanks. All right, that is Andy, and Andy will be player 1 against... Look at that wheel now. Look at that wheel split into 3. Oh my god. Anyway, Andy will be up against number 60. That is, oh, brilliant, Ian Kinsella. Another recent Octo champ on Calm Down. He's an Irish musician. And he was in New York when I messaged him on the Discord server to ask if he wanted to play. So I was curious as to why he replied to me pretty much immediately at 2 o'clock on the Saturday morning. Well, 2 a.m. that is. And it was because he was in a different time zone. Okay, well, I know for a fact... also 10 and 2. Okay, well, I know number 2 is Andres, because I haven't mentioned Andres yet. Because I remember I wrote something about him. What was this? Let's see. The Floridian Man of Magic. And I can't remember who number 10 is, but we'll find out. Let's see. I've got the memory of Nemo. So yeah, there's Andres. He will be player 1 in this game. Hopefully he won't be playing any tricks on us. I'll actually be speaking to Andres very shortly because he will be running some games on Discord. Oh, actually, I do think I know who number 10 is. I think it is Tom Bashford. Don't think I've mentioned Tom yet. Hey, I was right for once. Okay. Yeah, Tom is the tennis player, backwards runner, and he was on the show recently. And he was deposed by the Colossus. That is Patrick Thompson. So Tom Bashford. There we go. And yeah, that is us. We're done. Spectacular. 7:33. Okay. Didn't take as long as I expected. Genuinely thought I'd be here until about 10:30 p.m. doing this. But there we go. So we have our fixtures there. I'll quickly run through them before I post them on the various socials. So I'll go back to the table there. So we have Ethan Mahal against Adam Dexter. Oh, wait, hang on. What have I done? Because I've just realised Dexter's come up twice. Oh, blinking heck. Okay. Let me say this. Oh, of course. Bear with me, because I know I will find out who I haven't included on this list. Or who I've duplicated, that is. Ugh. You know, I knew something would go wrong. Should play some of that that music when you're on hold. You know what? I should look in the live stream because I'm sure. Oh, okay. I've just seen the. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It was Ahmed. For some reason, I duplicated Dexter with Ahmed because they are. Yeah, I think they were next to each other on the sign-ups. Well, there were 3 apart, but there we go. So yeah, I'm very sorry to say. I'm very sorry to say, Ethan. Yes, indeed, you do. Huh. No, he doesn't necessarily have. Okay, I will sort this, and I will get back to you all. But yeah, thank you for joining. Okay, so let me see. Because I want to do this probably before I actually leave you all. So what I can say is that number 7 was Ahmed. No, it wasn't. It was Latchford. Have I allocated the wrong bloody numbers to these? No, I haven't, because 10 was Tom. Bashford, yeah, Brocky. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes, I've sorted it. I found it. So yes, it will be Ethan against Ahmed. So correct that. And then, yeah, Arthur against Adam Dexter. Okay, yes, I believe I've sorted that. There we go. Right. Let me just check this very quickly. Check over this. Okay, yes. So, go back to the leaderboard. Okay, yeah, I'm back in the room. So, Ethan against Ahmed. Latchford against MSR. Ryan Vickers against Ewan. Fiona against Phil. Cammy against Jay Butler. Logan against David Hilton. David Holmes against Liam Horton. Richard Priest against Tom Stevenson. Callum Ridley against Sam Stock. Robbo against Tasneem. Philip Aston against Ben Buzzard. George Baker against Dave Ryan. Stephen Gurriede against Alan O'Sullivan. Gabriel Fallon against Matt Gould. Charles Baker against Matt O'Connor. Ashwin Abanashi against Brian Huang. Graham Cole against Ian Ray. Jace Cullen against Thomas Roebuck. Mike Lee against Owen Carroll. Ian Miller against John Stammers. James Burley against Ben Grenier. George Armstrong against Charlie Harrison. Stephen Reed against Daniel Face. Tom Carey against Chris Butterley. Martin Pegram against Matthew Brockwell. Kieran McCarthy against Joseph Bartram. Sam Walsh against Richard Barnett. Bradley Horrocks against Steve Hyde. Darren Godfrey against Brett Davids. Arthur Page against Adam Dexter. Andy Platt against Ian Kinsella. And last but not least, Andres Sanchez against Tom Bashford. So again, I will post all of these fixtures on the Teapot Trove Discord server, which once this video has been processed, I'll post a link to that, as well as the bracket once we've organised everybody's availability, and that will determine the order of the games. So that is everything from me, I believe. Thank God. Managed to get through it. So I'll keep those fixtures to the side and enter them into our spreadsheet. Yeah, I'll do some quick plugs for the core events, I suppose. So from tomorrow, it will officially be the week after next. So Saturday the 30th, we have Tunbridge Wells with Gabriel Fallon presenting that. This year, it's going to be 15 rounders, which is brilliant. Love a 15 rounder. What is that? Oh yeah, okay. Honestly. So I'm looking at Liverpool, which is the 20th of June, and for some reason, I'm still looking at May on my calendar. I'm thinking, why the hell is Liverpool going to be on a Wednesday? But I'm still looking at May. So yeah, Saturday, 3rd week of June, the 20th, which is Andy Platt with Colive. I believe there's a cap of 36 players for that because of the venue size, and we've got 24 now. Might be more since Andy's last update. July the 11th will be the next one. And July the 11th is Oxford with the lovely Daz. Cannot wait for that. You'll probably have me at the front as well, like, sorting conundrums out. So if anybody is sick of seeing me, feel free to complain, but I'm not going anywhere. Sorry! Then we have Friday the 31st, paired with Saturday the 1st of August, which is Birmingham with MSR and co-organised by yours truly again. I know, can't get rid of me, can you? It's quite embarrassing. MSR is also doing a little quiz on the Sunday. The very hard quiz, I believe he's titled it. And I don't think we've got many contenders for that. So if you like quizzing and countdown, come along to all three if you like. Or if you just like the quiz, come along with a Sunday and you'll be able to catch up with some countdown as well. Countdowners as well, even. 15th of August, we have Co-Redding with the brilliant Fiona Tithcombe. That, again, will be 15 rounders, as per Redding tradition, because 9 rounders suck! September the 12th, so that will be the Saturday immediately following our final, the Zoomdown final, that is, on the 10th of September. That is Warrington with Matt O'Connor. Matt is a debuting co-event host, but I'm sure he will do brilliantly. That is 2 9-round games, followed by 4 15-rounders. Let me have a look in my promotional posts, because I bet I've got that wrong as well. 2026 season, round 15. 2 9-rounders and 4 15-rounders. Oh, okay. Memory served me well there for once. What do we have on the 10th of October? We have... That is Dublin with Mr. Eddie Byrne. Yes, that will be 9 rounders followed by a 14-round final. That was the 10th of October. Oh, I was trying to think of something to say for Dublin and I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. Memory has not served me well on this occasion. And then, 31st of October will be a Halloween-themed event. You don't have to dress up, but it is with me. Again, but this is me actually organising it rather than doing the co-host and admin rubbish. That is at Durham. Might be the last Durham event. Might move it to Newcastle onwards from next year because I've had feedback about hotels and stuff, prices, and it is a very expensive place with it being a very small city, so might retire Durham after this year. But we'll give it a good scary outgoing, I think. Yeah, that is it from me. The finals of our focal season will be at the end of November, but they are yet to be confirmed. I'm pretty sure George will be giving us the details on that very soon. But yeah, back to now. Here we are. Halfway through May already. I cannot believe that. But yeah, we've done our fixtures, which went almost well with all but one of them. But yeah, we've got them. I'll post them on the relevant socials. I will link the Teapot Trove Discord server, which is brilliant, by the way. Well, I don't need to, because Andres has thankfully done that. Oh, crap. I know what I can see what's going to happen here. Yeah. Okay. So those are the fixtures, and Andres has posted them on Discord. I'll copy and paste them, post them on others as well. What I will say as well, because we have 2 reserves, and I know one of them is typing in the Discord thread. So we have Brendan Whitehurst and Zahib. Now Zahib did fill in the form, but 2 people got there before him. So Zahib, I will message you. You will be a reserve, but we probably will have at least 1 drop out. Same for you, Brendan. I will message you guys, and if you don't get to compete in this series, what I probably will do, well, maybe midway through the series actually, because it's not necessarily a Tuesday or Thursday, we can do sort of like a tournament game or whatever. I'm pretty sure MSR would be up for that, organising one, similar to what we did at Christmas, and you guys can have first dibs in that. So there we go. But again, you will be reserves, and if anybody drops out, there we go. Alright, I'm going to stop waffling now, because it's 7:45, and I still haven't eaten, and I'll be joining a few of the guys on the Discord afterwards. So, yeah, I will be back with you soon. Oh god, my camera's on, I forgot about that. But yeah, we start the series next Tuesday, 26th of May. I'll be here, of course, because again, you can't get rid of me. I don't know whether Daz will be. That will be dependent on his situation. But we'll, if Daz isn't here, we'll have someone who's competent at hosting. It probably won't be me. But yeah, we'll figure that out in due time. For the time being, I'm going to go, because I need to stop talking. You wouldn't think I was quiet at home, because when we come on these streams, I am very much a chatterbox. Anyway, I will leave you now. Bye bye, take care, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and yeah, That's Zoomdown.